We're back.
Welcome back to Making Moves with K&T. We wanted to talk a little bit about getting your house ready to sell. So we've come up with a list of things that we kind of go over with our clients whenever we're getting them prepped to sell their house. So we'll let you start.
So our first step is obviously hiring a realtor, which would be Tracy or myself.
Hello.
Someone that you trust, someone that knows the market well, someone who is going to do a good job. We promise to do all the above and we'll take care of you. So find somebody that you trust and that is a good realtor, and that is your number one step.
And once you find that person, hopefully Kavita arrives.
Yeah.
One of the things that I first talk to clients about is curb appeal, because that's obviously the first thing that people see is the outside of your house. So if you're needing any paint done on the outside, if the roof needs done, if there's like crazy things with the asphalt, other than that, like yard maintenance, things like that. If you've got a landscaper, have them come out. If you just need to put some TLC into the yard, always nice things, because you want that for pictures too.
The next thing is the inside of your home. So the next thing that we kind of talked about was declutter. Get rid of any extra boxes, anything that's lying around. You just want your home to feel spacious. And then depersonalize. We know we all love our family photos and whatnot, but taking those down would be preferred. We always ask sellers to do that just because you want your prospective buyer to see themselves in the house. And it's kind of hard to do that with a ton of family photos, which we know are probably so special and so cute. But just for this purpose, getting rid of those things or just putting them in a closet for the time being is really important.
One of the other things to kind of keep in mind is if there's any repairs that need done with inside the home, or even on the outside, I guess, kind of take into account if your home needs a new roof and you're not willing or wanting to put a new one on, just know that we're going to have to price it accordingly.
Right.
If there's, minor touch-ups inside with paint or like baseboards and things like that, those are always good just to go around and take a few hours to kind of get it prepped and looking ready for that.
Yeah.
Get your HVAC serviced.
Yep, important.
That's probably one of the most common ones.
That's a big one. I would say anything that's safety related. I've been on the buying side representing a buyer and had some mold and stuff come up, and that's a really big fix, and you want your home to be safe. So I think that's an important thing. Just make sure that, you don't have any mold or anything that could hurt a potential buyer moving in or yourself. Because that's one, a really expensive fix, and two, you just want your home to be ready to go. We have very good mold remediation people that we could always call out that will take care of you. So just like from a health and safety standpoint, make sure you take care of that if that is an issue before selling your home.
Going off of that, if you know about it, disclose it. That's the biggest thing. Be honest. The seller disclosures are there for a reason. Because, you don't want to get yourself into a sticky situation, and likely people are going to find out about it anyways, because most people do a home inspection.
Yes, and it will come up, guys. It'll come up.
It will come up. So disclose.
If you're honest with us up front, we can help you. If we find out after the fact, it is very hard for us to defend you and help you. We obviously will do our best, and we will, but it makes the situation 10 times harder.
It can get messy.
Yes, so noted on that. Off to the next thing is staging. So if your home is vacant, we have awesome stagers that we work with and preferred people that can come, put in some awesome furniture, make your home feel like an actual home, because buyers want to see furniture in a house. They want to see what maybe their couch could possibly look like in there as well. There is a statistic that states that homes that are staged do sell faster rather than homes that aren't staged. So just take that into account.
Another thing to think about is gathering important documents. So I guess if you've done any major repairs or additions to your home, if you've done any big remodeling things, it's always nice to have those invoices ready to go.
Yep.
And
permits.
Permits, everything like that.
And any buyer that knows that any type of large remodel or anything has been done to the home, they're gonna want to see some type of documentation of that. So just have it on hand, because if you don't, it makes it tough to prove that it's been done. You can say it all you want, but just keep those documents.
Absolutely.
Because it'll help you in the future. And then going off of that is photos. So Tracy and I have been realtors for a little bit, and photos are very important when selling your home. We've seen some people we love an iPhone, we love an Android, but we've seen people take their own photos, and there is a huge difference when somebody takes their own photos or when they hire out a professional photographer. So we work with some awesome photographers. They can do twilight photos, which is when the sun is setting and it's nighttime. We can do normal daytime photos, just whatever. It's just important to have it. It really does make the biggest difference when selling your home.
Absolutely.
And it also helps market your home. And that's
where you want it. And I think the other thing that we've really started doing in the last year has been like the drone footage and the video tour walkthroughs. and things like that. And we always pay for those when we're listing a home. So that's nothing that's coming out of your pocket. We take on that expense, and we're happy to do it because it is the best way that we can get the best like foot out the door when we hit the market.
Yeah, and they make such a difference. Having awesome photos really shows that your home is beautiful, which is what we want the buyers to know.
Once you've got your photos done, you're probably going to hit the market within the next week or so.
Yep.
And it's really important to have a marketing plan in place with your real estate agent. You want to be on the same page. So as a client, you want to we need to come up if we're going to do open houses, if we're going to do some door knocking, if we're going to do a broker's open, what are the showing times that are, working well for you, things like that. I think it's really important to make sure that that's communicated because there is a lot. It's an inconvenience to be a seller of a home because you have to be out of your house a lot. And there's always those last minute people, whether you say that you need a 2-hour notice or whatever, that are like, nope, we need to see it in 20 minutes. And so just know too that you need to be flexible, I guess is probably, we'll do all that we can to make things as easy of a process as we can.
One thing that I sometimes tell sellers is go out to the beach for a weekend, take your family on somewhere, go to the mountain, go to Cannon Beach or something for the weekend, and so then we can have unlimited showings, and also we can do long open houses to showcase your home. So that's always really important too.
Absolutely. So once you've got your marketing plan in place, then
it's time to go live.
Let's sell that house.
Hit the market. So that's kind of our simple step plan for house prep.
Yeah. So if you like us, please subscribe to our videos. We've got a lot more coming, and we look forward to hearing from you guys.
Follow us and show us some love. Thanks guys.